we've gotten ourselves settled so that we're comfortable, we're beginning this observation practice of witnessing our experience. We're noticing our body, and if there are any areas in the body that are tight, to see if we could allow them to settle a bit, to soften. The way that works is that when we bring our attention to something, it generally will release and soften. So we don't really do relaxation. It's more that we bring our attention and allow the relaxation to happen. Notice your forehead and eyes, eyebrows. Soften your mouth, your tongue, the hinges of your jaw. Bring your attention down into your neck and shoulders, the front of the neck and the sides, into the tops of the shoulders, down through the arms and the hands. Through the back of the neck. The back of the neck often holds a lot of tension. The top of the shoulders, the large muscles of the back. Allow yourself to be fully supported by the chair or the floor, so that all of those muscles can settle and relax. There's no need to hold ourselves up or to hold ourselves tight or protect ourselves. We could really let that whole system have a rest. Bring your attention back to your face. Soften any tightness that might have come back in. Bring your attention down through your throat, into the chest, the heart center, the stomach area, the navel center, the lower belly. Be aware of the whole of your abdomen. Notice the sensations and rhythm of your breath. And bring your attention down into your legs and your feet. We're on our feet a lot during the day. It's good to give our legs and feet a chance to rest. We're observing our body, our breath, letting thoughts be a little bit more in the background. Thoughts certainly will still be coming and going at times, but not to pay so much attention to the thoughts themselves, more attention to the body, the breath, and to this observation or witnessing. Sometimes when we bring our attention to thought, we can see that a thought can dissolve into space and then there's nothing happening there for a moment. Let's take a moment to follow the process of thought, trying not to get caught up in content. And if we do get caught in content, then as soon as you notice, be kind to yourself, just bring yourself back. Paying attention to the space and then to the thoughts that come up. Sometimes thoughts will come with energy in the body. Some sensation will come in response to a thought. But notice your body too. If you've gotten a bit absorbed in the content or if you've gone into a train of thought, just notice, bring yourself back to the observer perspective. Right now, for the next few minutes, we're watching the process of thought coming, dissolving, getting into a train of other thoughts. We're watching the process. And then broaden your perspective again. Notice what else is here. There's this space of awareness, a space in which all of this is arising, the space our body's in, the interaction of our breath as it comes in and out through that body, through the space. There's space as location. Thoughts show up in a certain part of the mind. Energy shows up in certain locations in our body. And notice the space itself. And just like any movement will catch our attention, movement in the body, the breath, the thoughts in particular, will often take our attention away from the space. Notice that if it happens. No need to give ourselves a hard time. Just bring your attention back to the observing of what's happening in the space. Anchor your attention into the body and the breath. Establishing a smooth, continuous rhythm in your breath helps to stabilize our attention. And when we direct our attention to the mind, the thought stream is one part of the mind. The vast depths of the mind are silent. They're still. Let yourself be drawn away from the activity and into the stillness. If you're seeing activity in the thought layer, stay in that position of observer or come back to that position of observer. No need for any frustration or unkind thoughts about it. Just bring yourself back. Check your posture. Let your whole body relax. And notice what it is that's not moving, what's still. And as we come back into the ending part of the practice, notice if you can maintain awareness of the stillness. Even as you become more aware of your body and of the breath. All of our activity comes out of the stillness and falls back into the stillness. And notice that even as you're bringing your attention back into the more active part of us, you can also notice the stillness is there. It's just a peripheral glance out of the corner of our eye, and we notice that it's always still there. And set an intention that a few times at least in the next few hours that you'll bring your attention back to this. Just stop and tune into the body and the breath. Notice the mind, the activity in the mind. And notice the stillness that's always here too.